Okay, I'm back. So I'm just trying to get my lighting together. My lighting is not it's not working out very well. So anyway, hello good people. It's been a while and I have failed you. My lighting is not good at all. I personally can't even see myself. Actually, you know what I think it is? I actually think this screen has been turned down and I don't know how to turn it back up. It is? Me either. Like you see the light, right? It's like really bad. Okay. I know the volume was turned down too. Child, I don't even know what happened to the screen. I think this is me. Yeah. Sorry. Nope, the lighting is still horrible. I don't like this. The lighting is horrible. This is not working. Oh my God. I am so disturbed right now. Do you see this right now? This has never happened. That means I would have to move all my stuff. Let me see. Let me go over to my office and see if my lighting is better. Because if I can't see myself over here, but then that means it is. Oh, the lighting works a lot better right here. Gee, so I'll be right back. I gotta carry all this stuff over here. That's the whole reason why I wanted to sit over here because I got all this stuff in the background. Anywho, you see that? That's crazy. Because it's the same light fixture that's over there is over here too. But it is what it is. We're just, you know. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. I usually have it all together. Actually, I did have it together, but I guess not together. So that is got my little water. No, it's not sponsored. Drop my little beauty blender. Anywho, this is a lot better. Y'all just disregard all my crap in the background. Okay. I got whole lot going on right now. Um, let me start my video by saying thank you to my day ones. You all that have subscribed to me, even though I was MIA, I was missing in action, I was here, there, whatever. And I'll explain that to you guys in a little while. About that. But I wanted to show my gratitude and my appreciation to my day ones. You all who just made the promise to stick in there with me, whether I was present or not. And I totally appreciate that. You guys know gratitude is everything to me. Thank you to my new subscribers. And thank you to my private subscribers that are watching. I have an app on my phone. Because remember, you guys, I told you before, like you can do live for others of you that do YouTube too, and it'll say you'll have like 3 viewers, and then you'll get offline and find out you had like 12 or 13, which is actually important, because you want to, get your point across or talk about whatever it is that you were, wanting to talk about. So again, thank you to my day ones. I've had a lot going on. um, good and bad. As I'm sure you guys too. Everybody goes through something in life, and you go through stuff with your family. Um, I am guilty again of making sure that everyone else was okay, but not making sure that I was okay. You guys know that I'm very open and I'm very transparent about who I am. And I just wanted to share some things with you guys that have been going on in my life because um I felt moved to share them because I believe that maybe, it's some of you too that are probably going through the same thing. And we as brown people, black people are usually taught um not to share, not to open up, not to um discuss certain things, especially when it comes to mental health. And I'm not in a space to do that anymore. I'm not, it's okay. It's you guys, it's not it is okay to say that you are not okay. And that's why I always encourage you guys the importance of like finding people in your circle, finding people in your life that you can trust, that you feel comfortable with, that you can talk to, you can confide in, which is really hard because engage with people, you get to know people just to find out that they don't always have your best interests. And when you confide in people, you're left wondering, are these people sharing your business? Ooh, I met this girl, I met this guy, and ooh, they were, and that's the really hard part about like making friends and making relationships and trusting people, because it is really hard to trust people with your heart, with your information. And y'all know me, I'm emotional wreck. So I'm gonna try not to get emotional with y'all today. But I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup. I thought I'd do something different. Put on a little bit of makeup while I'm here with y'all. But I encourage people um, to try to make those bonds with people. And I'm bringing it up because I've had my own issues. You guys, again, know I'm very transparent about, suffering from depression from time to time. I had someone reach out to me yesterday. Um, Everything that always looks good on the outside may not be good on the inside. And that's why we have to be mindful of how we treat people and how we conduct ourselves with people, because you never know what a person is going through. This young man, awesome guy, awesome, 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 awesome guy. Gets up, goes to work every day. Um, he lives, with his family. Really awesome guy, right? One of my subscribers too, and I'm not going to say any names, and I know you're at work and you're probably not watching, but I extend myself to you again and get emotional because I'm thinking that, this person is well, he's doing fine and everything's good. And, it revealed something to me yesterday. Like, let me tell y'all something. It's hard, Okay, first, okay, let me get this out the way first. This is the other this is a disclaimer I want to make. I don't want anybody to have expectations of me. I am a born again Christian. I love God. I believe in God. I believe in angels. I believe in I believe that Jesus died on the cross for me. I believe in all of that. You guys, if you go into my later videos, you'll see that I've had encounters with angels. I've had encounters with, God during some of my darkest moments in my life. And I know that, like I told y'all before, it could have only been, you know, God, the creator of the universe, the creator of everything. It only could have been, So, but I don't want anybody to have any expectations about me. And I ran across someone recently who came into my life that's a very, born again Christian like me, trying to put it all together, still living in sin. And I said all this to say sometimes when we come across as a certain type of person, people have expectations for us. And I want y'all to cut that out. Stop. Like, cut that out with me. Have no expectations for me. I am a single Black woman who is just living day by day, trying to spread love, peace, happiness, or whatever. My goal in life is to make an impact in whoever's life that I encounter. And I don't want anybody to have any expectations for me, because when you start having expectations for a person, you're going to get disappointed. You will be disappointed in me because not every day I'm thinking godly. Not every day I'm going to have a good day. Not every day it's praise the Lord and hallelujah for me. Some days it's fuck you. Some days is you ain't shit. I'm a human being, and I'm tired of people having expectations for me. I had someone tell me a couple weeks ago in a conversation, um, ooh, I didn't know you cussed. I didn't know this, and that. I never said I didn't. Just because I can sit and pray with you and I can lay hands and I can do all this stuff, this spiritual stuff, does not mean and it does not take away from the fact that I'm a human being. So I'm telling you guys, and I'm trying to say without getting emotional, stop having expectations for me. Because at the end of the day, with those expectations, they come with judgment. And anybody knows me. I don't play that shit when it comes to judgment. I'm never going to judge a person for their past, for their current situation, for choices they make in the future. The only thing I can do is to be an encouragement to somebody, especially if I see that you're making choices that I've made before that led me into really, really bad situations. And it kind of messed me up because I when people meet me, they know that, I'm very spiritual, like spiritual on another level. And that's all they see. They don't see that I'm a human being. They don't see that I'm going to make mistakes. They don't see that I might say shit one day, or they don't see. So I get emotional. Expect me to have human reactions and human emotions to things that happen or go on in my life. They expect me to just be this praise the Lord, holy this. I'm gonna tell you something. Some of the most influential spiritual leaders have bad days. They say shit. They say fuck you. You ain't shit. Like, and I love that some of them, like TD Jakes, are so open about that. Creflo Dollar, so open about that, open about their struggle, just like um the beautiful Pastor Sarah Roberts Jakes, so open about even when the pandemic hit, they were like, come on, God, like, what's going on? These are people that are surpassed any spiritual spiritualness that I will ever have, the influential spiritual leaders. And I love to see their openness about their doubt, their openness about, having questions like, God, really, I ride for you and you're really letting this happen to me. And I love to, and I expect people, I'm the same way. I'm not, and I'm bringing this up because I've come across a couple people who were like, oh, I can't, I didn't know you cussed, or I didn't know you would. How did you not know? I'm a human being. I'm a human being before I'm anything. Born into sin. We were all born into sin. We were all born perfectly flawed. I'm a human being if I'm not anything. And I'm working on myself. The good thing about me is, though, finally, I'm at a point where I really don't give a mess about what anybody thinks about me. And I've told you guys this before, and a lot of people are like, you should. No, I don't. I don't care if you think I'm fat, tall, skinny, black, to this, broke, with bald headed. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. Thank you for the thumbs up. I love you for that. Um, I don't care. And it took me a long time to get there. Like, I really, excuse my language, don't give a rat's ass what anybody thinks about me except God. Because at the end of the day, He is the only one that can fix me, fix you, fix me, fix us. And let me do my makeup, so I won't be provoked to get emotional about this. Y'all know I'm an emotional person when I'm talking. Um, I spend my life, and I'm gonna keep it a whole 100 with y'all. Not really spend my life. I am so dedicated to making sure that everybody I come across knows that I'm not a judgmental person, that I would never judge a person. I spend so much time making sure that whoever I come across know that, it's like it's real with me. I'm a real friend. I'm gonna always be there for you. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm gonna try to give you the best advice. I'm not a hater. I'm not gonna hate on the next person. I'm not in that space to do that because I'm not perfect. I can be a whole asshole sometimes. Like, I mean, you really got to put me in a space to be an asshole. I'm not really, because I just don't live my life like that. Like, I really have to be pushed to a point, you guys, to be an asshole. But I can be. Like, I keep it transparent. I keep it 100. Um, And I spend a lot of time and a lot of effort with myself. Um, it's not working. Uh, Making sure that I have these qualities and that people see these qualities in me. That I'm just loving and kind, and I'm like there for you. Um, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. But I try to, and it can be a struggle sometimes. Try to really um put in a lot of effort to make people to let people know, I'm not perfect, by far from perfect, but I love you. I'm there for you. Like if you need me, like this is genuine. And anybody that knows me knows I'm always been consistent. And it's weird because I think that scares a lot of people because they're not used to that. They're used to confiding in people and um and then it doesn't work out and people are telling their business and stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that because I don't want anybody to do that to me. And I really do try the best to live my life under that whole umbrella of treat people how you want to be treated. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I treat people with love and dignity and respect and, just all of that, and they don't give that back to me, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes y'all be devastated. I be so devastated because I'm like, what did I do? Like I showed you nothing but love and support and care and concern and empathy and sympathy, and you just crapped all over me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't express to y'all um how important it is for me to live my life like that, to live my life um, being cautious and conscious about how I treat people, be cautious and conscious about, you know, another person's feelings to the point where it's weird to people. People don't understand it. They don't know how to receive it. Like sometimes it'll come off as me maybe not caring to be honest. So say for instance, if someone says to me, um, I work Monday through Friday and I work at night. I work from like 10 p.m. at night to 7 in the morning. I'm gonna take that into consideration. I'm not gonna ring your phone off the hook because I know that you probably want to go home and you want to go sleep. But I've had people, it's probably not making any sense to y'all, but I probably had people be like, well, you don't call me this and this. I'm like, I'm just trying to be considerate. You told me that you worked overnight. So I took in consideration that you probably want to go home and get rest. And I thought that, when you're up or whatever, that you would reach out to me. Like, I'm not trying, let me tell y'all something. I say this all the time, you guys. I'm far from being perfect. I am beyond far from being perfect, but I do try to so hard, y'all, that it just is painful to me sometimes because people don't see it or it comes off the wrong way. That I try to really be like really considerate. And gratitude is everything to me. Gratitude is everything. To me, I'm always thank you, thank you. You can do something for me. Back in 1995, and here we are in 2021. I'd be like, remember when you did A, B, and C? Oh my God, that would just mean so much to me. That's just the type of person I am. By far from perfect, but I do. I live my life, always showing gratitude, always showing love, always making myself available for people. And I had someone that's very near and dear to me say to me the other day, um, asked me, well, what do you want to do? I said, what do you want to do? Whatever. I said, and I'm going to get emotional about this. I said, you know what? In spite of my flaws, my main purpose in life is to impact everybody that I come into contact with. Anybody that I meet that I they're left with the feeling of, wow, this is a really awesome woman. She's just so loving and so concerned and so kind. It's just so, appreciative. Y'all know I'm a big crybaby. Look at my makeup. And that's what I want to do. And it's sometimes it's hurtful, when you feel like you haven't made, impact on someone, when you see something in someone and you know that they're hurting and you know they're in pain and you know that they're confused and going through something, and you talk with them and you engage with them and you walk away, not feeling like you've made a positive impact. For me, it can be kind of, oh, thank you, sweetheart. Um, it can be very devastating, because that is my point. I do a lot of praying. I'm like, God, like, what is my purpose? What do you need me to do? Like, what is? And he says the same thing. Kim, keep being you. Keep showing love. Keep showing support. Keep, keep reaching out. And if that person doesn't reach out to you, let me tell you guys something. Do you know that every day I take the time every morning when I get up, I send certain people messages, and I actually take the time to look through the message, because my spirit will lead me to be like, oh, that person might be going through something with the family, or they might be going through something in the marriage. And I'll go on Google and I'll Google, hardship in the marriage, blessings to a friend. And I take so much time, and every morning I send a certain, set of people, whatever, good morning, have a blessed day. And I'll have this poem or whatever, whatever. Like, I take so much time. And again, I'm not perfect, but I value my friendships. I value, you know, like where I'm at, with people. And it means so much to me, you guys, to have a positive impact on people, just to be the light at the end of the tunnel. Because a lot of you that know me in like real time, real life, or whatever, no, I've talked about this before. I did a whole video about this. I didn't have a beautiful childhood. I was adopted when I was 5. I had a very, very abusive mother. I love my father, God rest his soul. It was not pretty. And I always promised myself that when I got older, I would be a better mother. I would be a better friend. I would be a better listener. I would just be better, because I didn't have those things. And I thank God every day. Sorry. I thank God every day that He, in spite of whatever I went through my childhood, that He still took the time out to install those qualities in me. Because sometimes when you hear people's stories of when they were abused when they were younger, and mistreated, and bullied and stuff like that, they grow up to be bullies. They grow up to be abusive to their kids. They grow up to be abusive to their husbands or wives, or family members. And I thank God every day that that was not my story. Like, again, I'm not perfect, and I've done stuff in my life that was not tasteful. But through all in all, I just be like, thank God. Like, you didn't make me like bitter. Like, you didn't make me, bitter. And you didn't let my circumstances of me being younger mold who I am today. Abusive parent, you know, and no judgment here, alcoholic or addict or anything like that. You didn't do that. You created me to be this person that's just loving and understanding and kind. It's to the fact where people be like, they be like, Kim, you just always giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. Why not? And I always try to put myself in. I keep looking because my cat is outside in the window scratching the screen. He's already pulled it down. Um, why not though? Like, why not try to put yourself in someone's shoes? Like, I had, and this is why a lot of people can't deal with me. This person, right? Because I don't play when it comes to kids either. I was talking to this young man last night, and he was telling me about how he knew someone that had a child that had ADHD, that had behavior issues, whatever. And when he was talking about the child, he was like, the child is loud, and the child does this and blah 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 blah. And I it was just like negative. And I thought to myself, but the child has ADHD. Who no one is born. And this is a thing that I be trying to express to people, because people sit on these high pedestals and think because they don't have A, B, and C that they're better. You're no one. I'm no better than you. You're no better than me, the next person. And I said that to say, he was like, um, It don't make no sense. That child need to get it together. This and this. And I'm like, dude, the child has ADHD. No one wakes up and says, I want to be a alcoholic. No one wakes up and says, I want to be an addict. No one wakes up and says, I want to have schizophrenia. People are born that way. And then sometimes there are events that happen in people's life that um manifest these, like what is it, PTSD or something. A lot of people from the and I just found out there's so many forms of what is it, PTSD or something. Like when we think of that, we think of people in the military, but it's not just people in the military that have that. I watched I'm gonna get back to the kid in a minute. I watched Taraji P. Henson has a show on Facebook about it's called, which is so lovely, it's called A Peace of Mind, which is really weird because my life coach um business that I'm trying to do, because I'm taking online classes for life coach. It's called A Piece of Mindfulness. And I have a little, you guys have already seen my little heat press that's in the other room. I make t-shirts and all that. That uh, business, I'm trying to think of a name, but it's something about a piece of something too. But anyway, um, yeah, PTSD comes in different forms, just not with our awesome military. Y'all know I'm a big military fanatic. Our military gets treated so badly. But anyway, he was just talking negative about this kid, and I thought to myself, this kid didn't ask me like that. I said, it's really sad when people have children with disabilities or whatever, and they don't know how to deal with them. You know, and this is what I said, and it's weird because this whole demeanor changed. I said, I said it's not the child's fault. I said his parents, he or she's parents, needs to get educated on how to deal with a child um, that has those type of, um, has those type of disabilities. And it's like that with me. When I hear people talking, like, I'll have my opinion. We all have our opinion about something. But just to go and down someone because they've been an addict or they are depressed or have these issues, to me is just very distasteful. And I don't have the space in my life. I didn't even finish my makeup anyway. I don't have the space in my life to even deal with people like that, because no one asks for stuff like that. And I'm not, no, I'm sorry, I can't do it. He was just like, well, what? That child did not ask to be like that. I have a grandson who's 10 years old who has ADHD. He's so busy. He's so busy. He's so busy, but he's so sweet. He's so kind. And he's so sweet. He said, Grandma, I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. Grandma, you know, and I'd tell him, I said, Kate, you don't have to apologize to me. My story has always been, we got to do better. We got to treat each other better. We got to learn to listen, not to rebuttal. Listen, not to what's the word I'm looking for? Listen to know a person. Listen to see how you can help a person, because it's not all about a monetary thing. Like again, it's so important to me to like wanna like help somebody and be there for somebody, because I feel as though when I do that, I'm also learning too. Like me talking or giving someone good advice always ends up me getting good advice from the person too. And I don't know, I've always been like that. And I thank God every day that He built me to be that way. Not to be like bitter and be like, because a lot of people, which is unfortunate, and I feel really bad, when people say, well, I'm like this because my parents did A, B, and C. And for me, just in my personal opinion, and I've had to learn, and that started with like really getting to know people, really sitting down, listening to people, because there has been a point in my life, I'm be honest, where I was just like, there's no excuse for that. Like, do better. You should want to do better. Like, because I've lived in places that were, as they say, the ghetto, the hood. And I seen people and I'm just like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta do better. I gotta, stack up my money or whatever. And I was able to do that. Um, but that's also too, I was told, because I had a will to do it. I had a will. Some people don't have a will, or some people are just comfortable with being in their situation. And it's just so sad to me. But I used to, you know, have this little, you know, thinking that I used to think that, and this is I've learned with, again, getting to know people and watching people and going through my own situations, that not everybody's built like that. Not everybody can go through a situation and just come back up from it. Not everybody can go through a situation, you guys, and know how to come back up from it because of generational things that their family did. A lot of sometimes, like I say, a lot of times, sometimes people are comfortable in a situation because their mother was comfortable in a situation, their father, whatever, grandmother, or whatever was comfortable in a situation. Because I know a young lady who has like three kids, and she was afforded the opportunity to get out of this really, really, really bad neighborhood. And she was like, "No, I'm good. I'm." And I just thought to myself, "You have daughters like I do. I have four daughters. My oldest daughter will be 29. She will be 29 in February. The girl's almost 30. But anyway, and I was just like, I was so judgmental about it. I was like, but then when I talked to her and I really got to know her, some stuff, yeah, really, because it's like a generational thing. Just like I used to, kind of, and I still am a little bit. I don't, this is what I don't understand. And this is maybe me being judgmental a little bit. I know I said I don't like to being judgmental to people. I don't understand how a person gets up every day fully dressed and goes and stands in front of a liquor store or anywhere and just stand there all day. And I actually ran across this young man, and he was like, "See those guys over there?" He was like, "Their dads used to stand in front of that store. The grandfathers used to stand." Sometimes I know it's hard for people to understand, but y'all know I'm all over the place. That's one thing I do. I love meeting people. I love people. I don't care what color you are, what your race is, what your gender is. I love getting to know people and like really listening to people and really, you know, seeing how they operate and, where they come from and, really learning people. And I've learned that some people just don't have the will to do better, or they're comfortable because it's like I said, it's a generational thing. Their mothers did it, their grandmothers did it, their great grandmothers did it, ancestors did it, or whatever. But it still does not give me or anyone else the right to judge them. And that's something that we've got to pull ourselves out of, being judgmental. Because I also know know of, I no longer associate with these people that have always had the silver spoon, so to speak. And whenever someone goes through something, this one particular person, so judgmental, it's so judgmental that I'm just like so exhausted from it. And I'm like, people fail to realize that sometimes people go through stuff in their life that is no fault of their own. Do you know how many doctors and lawyers and professors and people that have gone to school and got a good education end up homeless? And it's not because they didn't pay their bills or they didn't do anything right, or whatever. That's some of the cases. Some people just really fall on a hard time and just cannot pick themselves back up. And that's the other thing that I love about God, is that He's been always been able. It is true. I'm gonna say something. I'm on the fence with this. It is true when they say God won't give you more that you can bear. Because there's times where I would been like, I can't do this. Like, God, I cannot do this. But then I was okay. At the end of the day, I was like, okay. And I'm like, oh, okay. But then I see other people maybe go through the same thing, and they're like, they can't. They can't do it. They can't do it. I'm just like, I'm so grateful. Like, and those are my mantras. Remember, I told you guys about, I want to talk to you guys about something else. So I probably have to do it in a different video. And it's going to be hard for me to explain, but I need you guys, like, try to encourage you guys to, like, really do this. Matter of fact, I'm going to say it real quick. We have to learn how to, this is so important, you guys, for the rest of our life. And I'm working on this now. We have to learn how to rewire our brains. Yes, rewire your brain. We are, like the Bible says, there's life and death in the tongue. You guys, that is so true. You guys know I love experimenting on things. And I learned the hard way about speaking things into existence, speaking things into the air, into the universe, because how we are like for real wired, how our brains are wired. Like for instance, when I go to sleep at night, I listen to, some people call them mantras, some people call them affirmations. A lot of times God's words, and that's just, they'll be like later maybe like Psalms 9. It does something to the atmosphere for me and it helps me sleep. Hi, baby. Yeah. Which one? Okay. My daughter just turned 9 and you can go up the steps now. She listening to what I'm saying. She turned 9, and I'm trying to get her to stay away from social media. You know, these kids always want to be on TikTok and all this other stuff. And I watched some really scary videos on YouTube about the dark side of TikTok. So encourage your kids to stay away. Anyway, we want rewiring our brain because for real though, what you think you are, if you think you're a piece of crap and you're not going to do anything, you're speaking that. You're thinking that, and you're speaking that. So now, this is what I listen to. I'm gonna show you guys really quick. Mhm. When I am sleeping, I listen to, and you guys know my pronunciation. It's not good. Let's look into my library. But I'm going to tell you the amazing thing that happens when I listen to this. So last night when I was sleeping, I listened to like this one is called Powerful Thoughts. It's on YouTube. Oh God, it'll be copywritten. Um, I'm trying to skip it, but it says the best. I want you guys to hear it real quick. I won't get copyrighted if you hear it. But anyway, it's called The Best Sleep Music. 432 HZ healing frequency, deep relaxing, raises your positivity. And it's just or I listen to the one that says the like brainwave therapy, um what is it, by Andrew Beach or something like that. And what it is, it's just, it's, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You guys try, it's doing something to me right now. I feel like my vibrations are being raised right now just by listening to. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I know. I will. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for watching and thank you for checking in. I really appreciate it, sweetie. Oh, have a good day. I appreciate you. Um But yeah, when I go to sleep at night, I listen to that and I have some of the most awesome dreams. And it's just this because the way that we're wired. Um, Wait a minute. I don't know. Um, because the way our brains are wired and the way we're wired, it vibrates when our brain. It's really hard. I'm gonna do a whole video on it. Um, with you guys another time. But that's what I'm working on. I'm working on rewiring my brain to try to be more positive. Like I said, I'm a work in process, and every day I'm just like God. Um, I want to practice more patience. I want to be more humble. I'm already humble, but I'm transparent. I want to be more patient. I want to be more humble, and I want to be more understanding. A lot more understanding than I am now. But this is really, really good. So for anybody that's suffering from like anxiety or depression, anything like that, these are good. Go to sleep with these little affirmations. Uh, some of them are like I am affirmations. When you sleep, your subconscious mind. I talked to you guys about this a little bit before. Your subconscious mind will hear, I am beautiful. I'm great. I'm wealthy. I am loved. I'm this. And it's because you have to, because your conscious mind believes everything that you think and believes everything that is going on in your life. And you have to do better, want to do better. And I forget. Okay, so here, I'm gonna give you guys because these people can actually explain it a lot better than I. And I made a video about this one guy named Jake Ducey who actually I made a video and it's called How Jake Ducey Saved My Life. Now it was God and Jake Ducey that saved my life, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know if I ever. I think I told you guys this, and it's in the video, so you guys gotta look for this video. But I was going through a really, really, really hard time about a year ago, and I had a panic attack, anxiety attack. I had all these attacks. The enemy was attacking my mind. We talked about this before, y'all, and God put. I was on YouTube, and this is how good God is. God put in my feed um the law of attraction. It's a good thing to study, you guys. It really works. Um, and he put this guy named Jake Ducey in my feed, and I was watching. Jesus, I was watching him, you guys. Oh my gosh, we'll tell you guys another story that happened with that too. I was watching him, and God put that his video right in my feed, right at the right time. And this guy was talking about the law of attraction, about you know manifesting things and manifesting a better person. And he talked about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind and how, we have to be mindful what we put into the universe and stuff like that because we can manifest all these things or think of all these things. And that particular day, he had put this guy's video, this young man video in my feed. And the young man was just talking about, like I was saying, like rewiring your mind and, stuff like that. And I was listening to a mantra. And one of his mantras was, a mantra is something that's repeated over and over again. It's like a positive mantra or whatever. But anyway, Jake Ducey was saying, well, first he was teaching me, and I say me because he taught me that you are what you think. Like I just said, so if you think you're a piece of crap and you're never going to be anything, then that might be so. And I know that from experience because I went through a time where I felt worthless. I felt that I wasn't again worthless. I wasn't anything. I wasn't any use to anybody. And really a lot of negative stuff started happening to me. And then when I started watching his videos and started, like now I walk around and I say, I'm beautiful, I'm loved, I'm enough, I am whole. Um, I am grateful. I also have little sticky notes. I used to have sticky notes, but I moved. Used to have sticky notes on my wall. So whenever I woke up in the morning, I saw these mantras. I saw these affirmations. So on my wall, you guys might want to try this for anybody that may be down and think that you're not enough or you're not doing anything right. I'm here to tell you that you're doing the best that you can. And if you know in your heart that you're doing the best that you can, then you continue to do what you do. As long as you're not out here lying to anybody, playing games to anybody, running games to anybody, keep doing what you do. You have my support, and you're doing your best. But affirmations, because sometimes we need reminders. We need to, reminders in our atmosphere because that's what it's about, you guys. Creating a positive atmosphere. So actually, all over my house, I have like little on my walls, little prayers that I actually got from another YouTuber that I watch, Dr. Reverend Stanley or something like that. You guys know I'm terrible with it. Anyway, send me a little packet of over like 30 prayers that I actually stick on my wall. So when I walk by it, I look at them, little mantras and stuff. And like I said, when I woke up where I lived at before on my wall, so as soon as I got up and gave God his praise, I would look at the wall and I would see on my wall little sticky notes. I am loved. I'm beautiful. I am appreciated. I am enough. I am worthy. Because sometimes we have to remind ourselves because we're living in a time, and I'm guilty of this too. And that's what I was talking about in the beginning of my video. And I was talking about how somebody had reached out to me and told me something that was horrifically devastating. I would have never known this about this person. Oh my gosh. Um, and I had to remind this person to Because everything looks good on the outside sometimes and don't be good on the inside. Um, this person told me that 80% of their 80% of the time in their life, they don't even want to be here. I would have never known that. I would have never, because this person looks like, you guys, I'm getting emotional about it. They look like they have it all together. And I know that feeling as a woman that suffers from depression. And I'm going to tell you something. I tell people to stop being judgmental about people that suffer from depression. Stop being judgmental about people um, that may have suicidal thoughts. First of all, it's in the DNA. It's in everybody's DNA. And there's certain things in people's life that will that were activated, that activate what's good. What's wrong with you? Okay. You wanna run it down? Okay. Why everybody want to call me on Duo? I got people calling me on Duo I ain't talked to in years. Like, you don't have my permission to call me. Send me a text first. I may be looking a mess and don't want to see you. But anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, this person had revealed to me that 80% of the time that they don't even feel like being here. But that was devastating. I would have never known that. Oh, that's so sad. Even to think about it right now is totally devastating. That's why I say we gotta be mindful how you deal with people, handle people, because you never know how. And um this is not our fault or whatever, but sometimes we're really people's lifelines, like people's life, and it's really hard to what's the word I'm looking for? It's really hard to um it's a lot of pressure when you hear that. And I'll say that because I've had people reach out to me like, Kim, why are you not on YouTube? Where you at? What you doing? I need you. I need to see you. I need to talk to you. Why? My friend Gerald kept asking me, when you gonna get on YouTube and preach again? When you gonna get on YouTube and speak in tongues again and pray in the spirit again? I need that. I need not Gerald Jerome. I really need that. I needed that. I felt you through the screen, Kim. And it's because I told you guys, like my friend Lexi said, sometimes you have to take care of self. And I have not been taking care of and I'll be honest with you guys, I've not been taking care of myself mentally and emotionally. I have been uh making sure that everybody else was okay and not making sure Kim was okay. And for the last, I want to say 3 days, I have been like so depressed and so overwhelmed because I'm just like doing too much. I'm making sure everybody else is okay and not Kim. And I need to stop doing that because it's hard being y'all. It's hard being an empath. If you guys don't know what an empath is, I tell you, it's hard. But again, it's like I can't. This is my little palette. It's kind of messed up, but this is my little makeup palette. That's like my purpose, my goal to like make sure everything's okay. So right now, I'm looking for balance in my life. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have so much to tell y'all. This video long because I don't know what. And I love you guys for listening. There's so much stuff that you can um I always get one side of my makeup doing too much. Um I'm looking for some balance in my life. Let me tell y'all why. So what had happened was at first, y'all, right? That looks okay, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all what was going on first with me. So this is amazing, y'all. Y'all know I always have these awesome encounters. Anyway, y'all. So for a while, I've been waking up at 444. Oh, Jesus. If you guys don't know about numbers, like if you ever heard of prophetic numbers or angel numbers, 444 is a prophetic number, and 444 is considered an angel number. So for a long time, I've been waking up at 444. I'm going to read you what the spiritual meaning of 444. means. What is the spiritual meaning of 444? It's angel number. Spiritually signifies a higher purpose. It stands for honesty, health, determination, success, inner wisdom, intuition, and confidence. Through this numbers, through this number, angels are by your side in everything that you do. Um, it's just so there's so many explanations of this 444. Sequence number 444 has a great combination with love. So those who are single will get a charm and attraction that cannot be resisted. Your guardian angels ensure you are lucky in love. That's a damn lie. Um, I actually don't believe in love anymore. I know. I don't. I think people can inhabit each other for a while. I think people can like each other for a while. I think people actually, you know what? I take that back. I personally don't believe in love. I don't believe that it's for everybody. It's not something that I don't want. It's something that I've been trying to manifest for a long time. But um, I'm not embarrassed to say this. I really wanted to talk about the angel numbers, and I finished talking about the angel numbers. But if the number 444 is a prophetic number, it's an angel number, and basically what it says is that I'm doing good. I'm moving in the right direction. Um, with my intuition, with my spirituality. It stands for honesty, health, determination, success, inner wisdom, intuition, and confidence, which is super duper true. But I don't believe. I don't know. I'm no, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know what it is. You guys, and I'm a big believer of like God made us to be a pair. God didn't put us on this earth to be alone. But I don't believe. I don't know. I don't know. I think, like I said, I think people inhabit each other for a while. They like each other for a while. They lust over each other for a while. But I was sitting here thinking the other day, and this is so darn sad, y'all. I was sitting here thinking the other day, one of my little sad moments. This is really sad, y'all. I was thinking to myself, I can't even think back I can't even recall one person in my life that I actually feel really loved me. I've loved a lot of people. I've been in love with some people, but when I really, really think about it, I cannot say, and I have 4 kids. I cannot honestly say. I've had people tell me they love me. Oh, I love you. I love you. But their actions spoke so much different. And I know that no one's perfect, but these same people have also done really, really devastating things. So I was thinking about that. I was like, that's so sad. Like, I had one person that I thought that I could say, oh, this person really, really loved me. And this was back in 1997. But when I thought about it, I was like, no, no, not that person either, because that person did A, B, and C. But it's sad, like, and I don't know, you guys. I cannot honestly sit here and say, actually, you know what? I can say one person, and that person is not even living anymore. That actually I know in my heart. You guys, I'm 45 years old. I will be 46 April the 10th. And that's sad when you sit back and you think, dang, did that person really love me? Did they really care about me? And I'm sorry, I really can't. No, I don't. And I'm not afraid. It's a little embarrassing to say, but it is what it is. Y'all know I'm transparent. I really cannot think of one person that I can honestly say that I had in my life that really respected me for me, really appreciated me, and really loved me for like what I had to offer. And I'm not perfect, but you know, me like other people, we love hard. One person, one person, and his name is Kevin. He's no longer living, and he's Caucasian. And that was back in the 90s. That was, wow, maybe like 98, 99, maybe even earlier than that. And Kevin is no longer just living. His life was taken by a woman, a jealous woman. But that's the only person that I've actually dated that I can actually say love me. Because I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. Actions speak louder than words. And no one's perfect, but it is what it is. But the other number, ooh, that I keep seeing, um, which, and this is going to creep you out because when I first saw it, what happened was, wait a minute. So I've been waking up. I was waking up at 444 in the morning, which is an angel number. I told you guys what that meant. We talked about this before, right? So then lately, like I said, I've been kind of a little depressed or whatever because I don't know, I've been just trying to put some things, 2021, trying to put some things together in my life. And they haven't really been going accordingly. So I might be surfing somewhere and I might leave a comment. And when I look down, I'm the comment 666 on YouTube. Again, surfing, like it, 666. I've been seeing that number a lot. And I'm just like, whoo, child, whoo, whoo, whoo. Been seeing that number so bad, y'all, that I go into my bank account. I have account with PNC, right? And I have three different accounts with them. One for saving, one for spending, and one for, I don't know, something else to build credit. Anyway, so I go into my account and guess what my savings account had in it? 6660, $660.60. I was like, oh God, no. So y'all know me. I'm just like, oh dear Jesus, what does this mean? But see, this is a misconception. Yes, it's the mark of the beast. But those numbers also mean other things. And what's really weird about what it means, what I think it resonates with me, is crazy because it's exactly what's going on in my life. And I'm going to read this to you. Why does it keep doing this? I'm trying to find it. It says, listen to this, y'all. This is, it's not crazy. And I know it's not crazy because I'm going to tell you why in a minute, why it resonated with me. Because I was thinking, oh my God, some beast, the enemy's after me, somebody in my life is whatever, whatever. It says, if you've been seeing a series of repetitive numbers everywhere, you're not going crazy. And it's not a coincidence. Take this as a literal sign from your angel, spirit guides, and and the universe, God. He's the creator of the universe, and they are trying to get your attention. With these clues and messages, these repeating numbers can show up as the time on a license plate, road sign, phone number, dream, the total due on a receipt, whatever, blah 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 blah. Listen to this. It says the meaning behind those three sixes. I don't even like saying it. You may have seen this number and automatically think it's a sign of a bad omen or the devil, Satan, whatever, Antichrist, the evil one, whatever you call him. I usually don't even utter his name, but they already know why. Um, do not be afraid. This number has greatly been misunderstood, mainly from horror films and pop culture. But I'm here to clear the air once and for all. One of the most important messages behind 666 is to be aware of your thoughts, to be aware of your thoughts, specifically ones that carry the vibrations. Remember, I was telling you guys about this, vibrations of worry, fear, anxiety, or being too focused on monetary issues like finances and buying things, thinking it's going to make us happy. For example, Sometimes situations, people, and things can influence us to and feel this way and can be very challenging to stay positive. Have you caught yourself thinking of the worst case scenario? Y'all always do. Okay. The message or seeing the number 666 is asking you to realign your thoughts to move more into positive, which will raise your vibrations for more positive outcomes. Now, I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. Like I said, sorry, I have to get rid of this darn thing I'm sitting on. When I first started seeing that number, like I said, I was on YouTube and I would, comment and that number would come up. I'd be like, oh God, remember I told you I was so distraught or whatever. Let's say God, somebody was like, oh, do your research because y'all know I'm a truth finder, truth seeker. And when I did my research, I read the same thing that I just told you guys. And it basically talked about everything that I was going through about, raising my vibrations. And I'm seeing this number because I need to seek balance in my life because, my spirituality is not where it's supposed to be. Everything that I just read to you guys was going on in my life when I kept seeing that number. And that's why I was just like, I always tell people, do your research. You may see this number and automatically think it's a sign of a bad omen. That is so crazy because again, I just can't express to you guys that everything that it says about this number, one of the most important messages behind those three numbers is to be aware of your thoughts. Y'all just don't know. To be aware of your thoughts, specifically ones that carry the vibration of worry. Yep, I've been worried, fearful. I've had a lot of anxiety. I've been focused on monetary issues. Yes, paying bills and stuff like that because I forgot my bank card at an ATM over 3 weeks ago. I've called PNC and I've asked them for a new card and it has not come yet. So I'm like, oh my God, I got to pay my water, my gas, and electric. So, yes, everything that's in here resonated with me. You guys just don't know on another level. All of this anxiety, fear, worry, um, issues with finances. And I don't buy stuff because I'm frugal. Y'all know I'm cheap. So I don't be out buying stuff. And buying things going to make us happy. For example, some situations, people and things can influence us to feel this way. It can be very challenging to stay positive. Yes, it's been a struggle for me to stay positive lately. I've had a lot of anxiety with dealing with trying to make sure that everybody was okay and make sure that everybody knew that I'm, that light at the tunnel for them or I'm that olive branch. And that's why I was seeing that number. So if anybody ever, and you guys can think what you want to think with all due respect, not everything that we've been taught um, necessarily means is bad. And again, me seeing that number for like a whole week, I'm still seeing it because I'm still unbalanced. I'm still have a lot of worry and anxiety. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna real something to you guys. When I talked about not being, believing in love, and that's just because of stuff that I've gone through. And because I don't think half the people in my life have treated me accordingly. And I'm not perfect. I've been good to some people, and that's fine. It is what it is. It's life. That's gonna happen. I just don't. I don't believe in it anymore. And am so happy for you guys to have who have found that one person that you can talk to, that you can rely on. Because loving someone doesn't have mean that you're in love with them. You can, it's good to be in love. So let me say this. I believe in love. I believe that, we all can find that one person um that we, like I just said, we can rely on, we can talk to, or for whatever reason or not. Um, I don't think that I don't know if I believe in being in love. I think that anymore. I used to. I used to. I think that's just. I don't know. Right now, I guess because I'm going through some things, I think it's a facade. That's just my personal opinion. Um, but then again, you guys know I'm very particular about the company that I keep and the people that I have in my spirit, because we fail to realize that when we are engaging in people, even in kissing and intimacy, that we are also engaging in other people's spirit too. Like when you're engaging in intimacy with a person, we fail to realize and do your research, people, that, and I did a video on this before, that we take something from each other. So if you're intimate with someone, um, you're intimate with someone, you're also intimate with the person that they've been intimate with you. Hi, Mama. Hi, girl. Can I show you something? Yeah. We need to what? What? We got that top down. Oh, look at you. Oh, girl. My hair growing. I know. Oh my God, girl. I love it. Nevaeh's on the phone. She in a drop top with her dad. Hi, baby. Look. Hi. Hi, princess. Hi. That's my granddaughter, my boo. But anyway, we fail to realize that we're also engaging in those people's spirits too, because every time we connect with a person, we leave a piece of us. That's why it's so important about like vibrations and, you know, being mindful of people you let in, even in your home and your spirit. I'm speaking low because they're on the phone. They're going upstairs. She's so cute. She said she got her she my granddaughter's with her dad. She's in her little tractor. But yeah, we have to be mindful because we always, you know, when you even live in a place, in a house, you leave some of your energy behind. But I'm gonna do another video later on where I want to talk about vibrations and intimacy and stuff like that, because I don't think that y'all understand how deep it is, and that's why I can't. I'm very mindful of the people that I deal with, because I don't deal with people that are very, and there's no shade, and I'm not judging. It's just that my spirituality and my spirit is very important to me. Just look a damn mess. Look like a damn joker. What was I saying? Yeah, dealing with someone that has multiple partners, because you don't know who their partner is sleeping with. And when you sleep with someone, you're sleeping with them and who they slept with and who they slept with and who they slept with and who they slept with. And that's just facts. That's been proven that we have to be careful. That's why the Bible speaks in certain things about intimacy being um, between a husband and wife, but that don't mean anything either, because people are not always, you know, faithful for whatever reason, and that's no judgment either. That's no judgment either. Let's try this, y'all. I'm just playing around with y'all today, playing around with my makeup. I mean, but yeah. So you guys do your research. Look up prophetic numbers. Like if you keep saying the number 111, wait a minute, 1111, yeah, 1111, 2222, and that's what I was saying about Jake Ducey. He teaches about stuff like that, like these prophetic numbers. There's a couple pastors that teaches about prophetic numbers too. Not everything in life, y'all, is a coincidence. Some things are really meant to happen. Some things are organized and put into place for us to see, for us to experience, um, for us to, um, you know, for us to experience. So we have to be mindful of that. Let's see. But I hope to see more of y'all. I've been MIA. I've had some really hard things going on in my family, and I've had to like take a break. And I have had some of you be like, "Where you at, sister?" I am here. I moved. I had somebody just try to hit me up on Duo. Did you move? Yep. Why? quite frankly, me moving, I'll keep that to myself for right now. Yeah. The other thing too, I want you guys to get away from is not really get away. This is what I'm just gonna say. Let me just say this. Own it, claim it. Don't let anybody dictate your value. I'm guilty of that, of allowing people to dictate my value. I'm guilty of I was guilty of allowing people to dictate who I was to them, how it's going to be with them. And I had to, tell a couple of people in my life it's never that serious. Anything that Kim does, I do by choice. So while you think that you're getting over on me or you're putting me in a situation, I don't do nothing that I don't want to do. Remember that. You can't put me in a situation that I don't want to be in because I know how to say no. Because I'm not afraid of losing people. My mind is different. I'm not afraid, and I say that with all due respect. Oh no, this is not working either. When I say that I'm not afraid of losing people, ooh, mm, wait a minute. Okay, baby. So okay. Okay. Why does lip gloss taste good? Put some on. Ooh, it is not even. I put it on. I think what it is, I think I'm actually smelling it. Want to try some? I don't want you to try either. I just put this lip gloss on. And I can't tell you what it tastes like because the baby's around. Candle wax. Tastes good though. This tastes like a cologne, like a weird. It's a good taste though. It's like a familiar cologne. Is that you, Jesus? You know how they say when Jesus is around, you get this sweet scent taste in your mouth or whatever. I need to wear that cologne. I mean that lip gloss more often. You got a nice little cologne taste. So I know that's weird. Like this girl is saying cologne tastes good. Yeah, it's you have to be in the moment with me to understand it. But anyway, yeah, be mindful of that, people. I got off all track and forgot what I was talking about. I wish these people back would hurry up and finish cutting them trees and branches and stuff down because I can't even hear myself think. I don't know what color I should use next. Maybe gold. I don't have anything go on. But, bruh, don't worry, I'm going to clean it up because it looks clownish right now. For I went from raccoon, which still looks like a raccoon a little bit. I'm just playing around with it anyway. You guys, I used to sell Mary Kay Cosmetics and Avon Cosmetics. And we used to have to go out and do people's faces and stuff like that. Trust me, I ain't doing anybody's face like that. I just blended it. I don't think these two colors go together, but I'm just playing around with it anyway. You know what I think is so pretty when women do their makeup and they have like the little corner color right there. I think that is so pretty. And every time I do it, I look a mess. Look a mess. Like right now, I look a mess. I look a mess. I look a mess. But anyway, my baby is here, so I can't finish talking about what I was talking about. Shay. Okay, she went upstairs. So this is what I'm doing this year and forever. I'm owning it. I'm claiming it. I'm not allowing anyone else to dictate my space in their life. My space, my place, my worth or anything like that. What I mean is, if you know that you're looking for a certain thing in your life and you meet somebody or you know somebody, you say, hey, this is what I'm looking. So I'm gonna give you an example. You guys know I'm transparent. Okay. Prior to 2021, I was, I had been dating and I was meeting people. When I meet people, they always ask me what I want. And ultimately, what to be honest with you, what I really just want right now is like really just, to like build a really good friendship with someone. Like somebody I can call and just talk to and be like, hey babe, I need to talk and this is this. And that person feel like they can call and talk to me. Because I don't believe in all that mushy stuff anymore. I just don't. What is what it is. We'll talk about that later. So prior to 2021, I was doing stuff like meeting people. Well, what are you looking for? Well, I'm looking, to build a relation, build a friendship, to build with somebody and, eventually get married because I've 40, going on 46 years old and I've never, been married. That's something I always wanted to do. I no longer, because I just don't trust people anymore. So what I was doing was knowing that I was settling for the position that people wanted me to be in their life. I was getting with people who were saying, "Oh yeah, I'm looking for that too," when really they weren't looking for that. So what I was doing is I was settling and just what how do I explain this to you? Um I was settling and allowing myself to be what they wanted me to be and you understand what I'm saying? For instance, again, like I'm saying, if I know back then prior to 2021 if I knew that, I wanted to have a committed relationship and I wanted to, be committed with somebody and get married and all that other stuff, I knew that. But I would meet a person because I liked them or whatever, um, because I liked them, I would just settle with, whatever I allowed to happen in the relationship, you know. And I guess really I'm not being honest about it right now. Yeah, I would just settle, just being, you guys know what I mean. And the shit didn't feel good. It's never, and then I found myself when the new year came, I'm like, God, Kim, you can't sit on YouTube and tell people to command respect, have people respect your work and all this other stuff when you're not doing the same thing. You guys understand what I'm saying? Like I would be in a position where, again, I would go into a situation, saying that I wanted one thing, and the person would say they wanted one thing, but then all of a sudden I knew earlier on that they did not want that, but because I like this person and I like being with this person, I like the way that person made me feel or whatever way that was, I was settling and I was allowing myself to be whatever they wanted me to be in my, in their life instead of pursuing what I really wanted. That's what I wanted to say. So if you say there's nothing wrong with this, if you say that you're looking to build with somebody and you want a committed relationship and you want to get married, I'm gonna tell y'all something. No matter how good it feels, how good it looks, no matter what that person says, if that person's not willing to give you that or willing to invest in that with you, man, keep it moving. I'm telling y'all right now, keep it moving. It is not a good feeling. For so long, I have settled and I have allowed people to dictate my place in their life instead of going and really searching for what, you know, and I keep on saying I did want because I did want these things, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do not trust anyone with I just don't trust anybody with my heart anymore because you know what, I know what I have to offer. I know that I'm a good woman. I have a lot to offer. My office might be messy as hell, but I'm a go-getter. I'm a hustler. I'm a good mother. I'm a good provider. I take care of my kids. I'm loving. I'm caring. I'm all of those things that a lot of you guys know me to be. And I'm just not willing to settle anymore. So that for me just means I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired. So I've had to keep it moving on a lot of people because people will unintentionally sometimes take your kindness for a weakness or take your kindness um and manipulate it. And I've had that happen recently. And I be trying to tell people, even though I'm the beautiful, educated, dark chocolate woman loving that you see, you guys know, anybody knows me real tiny. The hell is that? Oh, that's a fly. Flies are out. But anyway, anybody knows I'm a human being. Things can go from 0 to a trillion real quick. So I've had to learn how to just keep it moving on people because in 2021, I'm not allowing anybody to dictate where I'm at in their life or how they can manipulate me in their life, you know, or, you know what I'm saying? Or it's really hard to explain. That's just how I feel. I'm like, it's 2021. I'm claiming it. I'm going for it. I'm owning it. If I want A, B, and C, then I'm going to deal with people that want A, B, and C. And I'm not going to settle on E, F, and G because this person look good and because they feel good and they this, and this. I'm not, no, we're not doing that. I'm not doing it. And I encourage you guys not to do it too. You want what you want, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I always encourage all of my male friends, I always encourage you guys because you guys get with these women and you allow, and men, y'all do it too. You allow women to dictate where you're gonna be in her life. If you know that you're looking for a good woman, your ride or die, that you could be committed to, you want to settle down with, you want to get married, but you will met some woman and that's because she look good and she feel good, and she call you when she want to call you, text you when she want to text you, um, hang out when she want to hang out with you, and you're still feeling. You see, that's what the issue was with me. I was feeling inadequate. I was feeling like um I wasn't getting enough because you guys know, as you guys know, I'm very talkative, I'm very verbal. So if I'm dating someone, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I want to spend time with you. I want to, you know, break bread with you. All that texting here and now, that does not work for me. Seeing a person once or twice a week, that could work with me because people got lives. We're in the middle of a pandemic, but this is my thing. I know what it looks like to have real bonds and real situations. Um, I've been in a couple, and I tell people that all the time. So you can't convince me. I've had people try to convince me of what a relationship or courtship or whatever is supposed to look like. And I'm sorry, it doesn't look like that. And I'm just, like I said, to be honest with y'all, I'm gonna keep it a whole hundred. I'm just over it. I trust no one. I trust no one with my heart. Like many of you, you've been, your kindness was taken for weakness, you've been taken advantage of. And after a while, it gets freaking tiresome. So I said, you know what? If I'm going to go out here and settle or do something, it's going to be on my own terms. I'm going to do it because I've always done things because I wanted to do it, but I'm going to be very verbal that, hey, I'm doing this because I want to do it, not because you think you're tricking me into some type of situation. Because I'm going to tell you guys something. About a week ago, I went on a date. And this is a person that I haven't talked to since 2016 or 2017, right? Um, person um, very educated in a fraternity, very educated, doing very well for herself. But the funny shit about it is this person thought they were manipulating me into a date because they thought, well, you know what they thought, and they assumed. And what had happened was when I got to where I was going, I had to bust this person out and be like, look, I knew. Okay, so this is what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened because y'all know I'm very transparent. I'm single. I'm transparent. I don't have nothing to hide from nobody. So, one on this date, me and this person got back in touch with each other a couple days after New Year's. Okay, so He's like, "Oh my God, I haven't talked to you since like forever, whatever, whatever. I want to make you dinner. We can hang out, we can get to know each other again, whatever, whatever." So I'm like, okay, that sounds good. This person went through this whole thing, y'all. It's story time, y'all. Went through this whole BS of, oh, what you want to eat? I know you like steak because y'all know I like steak. Oh, I'm gonna make you some steak. And I kept saying, no, that's okay. That's okay. We can just hang out or whatever. I'll make you some steak. I want to make you dinner, spend time with you, and this, and this. And I'm just like, you know, okay. So says, well, what do you want with your steak? You want potatoes or green beans? Like, I don't know, whatever you make. Cause Becca's can't be choosy. And I'm that type of girl. If I'm you doing something nice for me, making me dinner and all this other stuff, I don't whatever you give me, I'm fine with it. So y'all the shade though. So I'm like, okay. Don't mind you, all week. I can't wait to see you. Oh my God. It's been some years. Da, 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 I can't wait to make you dinner. I can't wait to see you again. This. And I ain't gonna lie for a second. I thought this person has changed. Let me rewind you guys back about this person. Yeah, I'm speaking about a person, and I've told this person to their face, so I'm not talking about them. So, but I met this person back in um 2014. Met this person. This person took me out to dinner. We went to the movies. Had a good time. Dated for a while. He lived with one of his fraternity brothers. But we dated for a while. And I'm gonna tell you something. He used to really did though. Cook me dinner, hung out. But then start getting real greasy and stuff like that. So my nails orange. So then, after like a year or so, it just wasn't it wasn't where it was at, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It just sucked. So I'm like, okay, whatever. That's when I was still living in the spirit, living my um flesh ways when that was more important to me than a person's actual a personality and soul and stuff like that. I'm a work in progress. So I was like, no, okay, whatever. You know. So then I just stopped dealing with this person. I'm sorry, y'all. For some reason, my nose is trying to run. Um, I'm throwing this away, by the way. Um, so I stopped dealing with this person. Got in a whole relationship for a few years, off and on for a few years, several years actually. Um, so then New Year's got back in touch with this person. Like a lot of people reached out to me. Um, and again, like I said, oh, oh my God, I miss you. I'd like to spend some time with you, whatever, whatever. Can we, I'll make you dinner, all this stuff, y'all. A whole week. I have another one. So this is the one I'm using for my nose because I know y'all like roasting people. So, and I don't, you guys know, what this shit, right? If you don't know what it means to be with the shit, that means if you come for me, I'm coming back for you. So, I guess that's not going anywhere. Um, this is my other, but my nose is itching right here. I don't know why. But anyway, got back in touch. Oh, I want to cook you dinner. A whole week, y'all went through this whole thing. What do you want to eat? And you can come over Wednesday, and I'll take you back home Friday. And this, and this. You guys went through all of this stuff. A lot of stuff, y'all. Like a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff. Okay, just a lot of stuff. Like what we're gonna do, what we're gonna wear, if we were gonna go out, just all this stuff, right? So I'm like, okay. So then this person's like, I'm gonna pick you up on Wednesday around 6:30. Around 6:30, 7:30. because this person is a teacher. DCPS teacher. That's a District of Columbia Public Schools teacher. Teaches in the upscale public schools. So I'm like, okay. I can use a break, get out the house, whatever. Maybe it's, person's change or whatever. Um, so Tuesday comes. This person says to me, get this, y'all. Well, I tell y'all, people be funny, and women do this too. People be funny, y'all. Says to me, well, can I pick you up around 8:30, 9 o'clock? So it changed from 6:30 to 7, from 8:30, 9 o'clock. Bitch, that's booty call hour. Stop playing with me. I know I'm cussing, y'all. I told y'all in the beginning of the video, don't have no expectations with me. I'm a work in progress. First of all, that's booty call hour. Stop playing with me. So I was like, nah, I'm not interested. I'm good. Guess I'm gonna tell you something. We're not doing this. My nose itches so bad, y'all. I'm so sorry. It just itches right there. I don't know why. Um, that's booty call hours. Stop playing with me. Oh no, it's not. It's just that I got some things to do. Whatever. Remember, you're gonna stay. Or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll think about it. Yo, this person pressed me out, called my phone. No, I don't want you to think that, we were always close and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, now I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. So I'm like, okay, I could use going out or whatever. You guys know what I mean. So I said, okay, I agreed to go out. So this person picked me up at 8 p.m. I get there. Y'all, this month, y'all already know. It was absolute. Yeah, there was no steak, no green beans, no potatoes, none of that. Ain't even. It was dark as shit in the house. Ain't even thought about cooking. Hadn't heard to say to me, you hungry? You want something to eat? And I'm like, but you said that you were cooking dinner and all this other extravagant stuff. And then it says, well, you want to drink? First of all, I don't drink. So I'm like, okay, I got over that. Because I was like, the manipulation of it. Like, you didn't even. That's why we try to tell people, like, keep your shit 100. You'd be amazed at how far you would get with someone if you just keep it 100. And that's the stuff that I be trying to express to people that I come across. Like, keep it 100 with me. Don't beat around the bush. Don't try to manipulate me because I'm the best whoever did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with the shit. It can go from 0 to a billion real quick. So don't try to manipulate me. Like, keep it 100 and you'll get very far with me. And it was just crazy that this person went through all of this. Oh, what you want to eat? And I want you did it, and it's and all this other stuff, knowing that this person, you was lying and you was trying to be manipulating it. And part of me was knowing that the person was lying and manipulating anyway, but I was stressed out and I wanted to get out the house anyway. So I said, I'll come up, whatever. So watch a little movie or whatever. And then I was ready to go home. I was ready to go because I was like, it started festering. I was like, you lying. You thought it was, didn't you? You thought it was. You thought it was. You thought it was. You thought it was. My dude. Hi. Um, so what I did was I hung around, I watched TV for a little while. And I waited. I was up all night. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was up all night because I was so mad. I was like, and part of me was being like revengeful. I was like, I'm gonna wait till this person gets real tired and tell this person I want to go home. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm transparent. That's what I did. I was like, oh, I'm ready to go home. He's like, what? Yep, ready to go home. So the next day, this is the message I sent to this person. Cause I don't. Let me tell y'all something. Keep it 100. Ain't even no need for all of that. Like, ugh. The F. Let's see. What did I say to this person? Like, you get so far. You get a lot farther if you just. That's why I was like, I don't even believe in all that love and falling in love and all that. People just out here be trying to manipulate people, getting people. That's why I was like, I'm not in a position to allow anybody to dictate to me where I'm at in their life. If you get what I'm saying, like, what you're not gonna do is say, "Oh, I'm just gonna call Kim because A, B, and C, this and this." Understand that it's always a choice if someone wants to do something or not to do something or be somewhere or not to be, especially with me anyway. And that's what gets me about adults is that we played those games when we were younger. I'm gonna manipulate this person to come over my house because I think I'm gonna get me a booty call or something like that. And I tell the person, always know with me, one, I don't do nothing I don't want to do. So this is what I said to this person. I put, good afternoon. I just wanted to let you yeah, I just wanted to let you know there will be no more attempts of booty calls or sexual encounters. I do not appreciate being lied to and or manipulated. The bullshit about making dinner and spending time and all that other stuff. You know it was a lie, and I knew it was too. I put let's be clear, I chose to spend time with you and you made it all about yourself per usual. I put, yeah, per usual. I put, nothing you did or tried to do was cool. I said, you don't treat people like that. You don't treat women like that. I've done absolutely nothing to you but show you kindness, love, and respect. I said, it's the same old stuff with you as before nonchalant, dismissive, um, acting like you're all that, acting like, trying to manipulate somebody. I said, there was no need for you, no need. There was absolutely no need for that. But I wish you well. I wish that God grants all your prayers and your dreams and your desires according to his will for you. See, because I know how to get you together and still be nice. And it is what it is. Drops the mic. But it's just funny how grown people, are still out here doing the same old crap though. Like, keep it 100. Like, I don't know. I just think that when you get a certain age, keep it 100. And stop wait. This is what I'm tired. I'm so sick of people wasting my time. Like, it's people that get up in the morning and that's what their cereal is. Their cereal is wasting people's time. You can't get that back. That's one thing you cannot get back is your time wasted. And I'm tired of people wasting mine. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm so sick of people wasting my time. And that's why I am the way I am today. Just I'ma still be loving and kind and loyal and open to listen and all that other stuff. But as far as like relationships and trusting people and all that other stuff, I don't trust nobody. I trust one person. That's the creator of the universe, the alpha of the omega, the beginning and the end. I only trust God. I will never in my life ever trust anybody with my feelings and emotions because y'all folks nowadays, y'all just be cruddy out here, just dirtbags out here, just be wasting people's time and just handling people the wrong way. And it's so not necessary. And what kills me about that situation is that people will take a good woman like myself, or women will take a good man like yourselves or whatever and use and manipulate them. But yet, will take a dirt bag or get a woman that's a gold digger, talk to you any kind of way, always in your pocket. Y'all will get them, y'all marry them, y'all pay their bills, you kiss their asses, you buy this damn fruit fly. It's really getting on my nerves. You do everything for them, and it's so accurate. And I never did understand that. Still didn't get you. I never did understand that. It's been like that. I guess it'll always be like that. I don't understand that. Give me this, give me that. Take me to get my hair done. Take me to get my nails done. But then you'll have somebody that doesn't mind helping you pay a bill, doesn't mind buying you a pair of Jordans, doesn't mind, you know, rubbing your back or listening to you. Those are the women and the men too, because y'all men get abused too. That women treat like crap. I don't understand that. But always walking around talking about, oh, I don't want no gold digger. I don't want this, I want that. But those are the ones y'all love though. Those are the ones y'all have kids with. Those are the ones y'all give everything to. And then you got a sad ass story for women like me. Oh, she did this and she did that and this and that. Uh. And half the time you saw the red flags before you even lay down with him or her, before you married him or her, before you had kids with him and her. You saw what a sleaze or a manipulator or a dirtbag she or he was. I don't get it. And I never did understand. This guy, a long time ago, he broke it down to me. What he said, it made a lot of sense. He was telling me, because I was like, why do people waste their time wasting other people's time? I said, it kills me how a person, like, especially on these dating sites, a person will go on a dating site and be a sleaze. I'll say, because I'm a woman, I'll say a man. A man will go on a dating site and single out Pacific women. I'm about to let y'all go because my laptop's about to die. Men will go on a website, right? And single out women that say, I'm looking to build, I'm looking for a relationship, I like to get married, I'm looking for a husband, this and this. You will purposely go under her ad, say all this stuff, the ABC, when you know you're dumb, when you know that you're not looking for that. But yet there's plenty of ads on there, because I've seen them, that say, oh, my name is something, something. I'm looking for friends with benefits, this, and this. She looking for the same thing you're looking for. So why don't you target? Like, I'm so sick of y'all doing that shit. You men and women that do that. Like, target your own people. Like, if you're looking for friends with benefits, go target those people that are looking for friends and benefits. Stop trying to destroy good people like me, because it makes people like good people like me, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, bitter, hurt, and upset. It gets to the point to where I'm at now. I don't even believe in love. I don't believe in true love and monogamy, and that people that can really love each other for the long haul. It makes people get to the point where I'm at now. Like, I don't understand it. Explain that shit to me. If you're looking for friends with benefits, you're looking for pay somebody for some sex. There's plenty of people who are so open about that. Why are you people not targeting people that look for the same things that you're looking for? You're out here targeting good men and women like me, and it's like you're just looking to seek and destroy. Like, I'm getting mad about it because I don't understand that. I've seen posts like that. Oh, I'm this, and this. I'm just looking for somebody. And these women and men be like out there. I've seen it, even with men. Oh, I'm just looking to suck some and but yeah, you go to a man or a woman that says they're looking for something whole, and you waste their time, and you lie to them, and you just take what the fuck you take from them. I don't understand that. Stop doing that. This shit ain't cool. Like, and I don't condone nothing, but this is why people come up missing. This is why people end up on the first 48. This is why people end up on Fatal Attraction and all these other places. And I don't condone any of that. But I'm telling you, target your own people. Target what you're looking for. Stop wasting people's time and stop ruining people's lives. It's not fair. I don't. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll see y'all later. But I just don't understand that. There's so many people that are looking for the same thing that you're looking for, but you purposely take your time to go and seek out someone of the opposite of what you're looking for. And 9 times out of 10, you end up destroying their faith, like me, destroying their faith. Not just faith, but just destroying their whole perspective of love and companionship and monogamy, and destroy their beliefs. I don't understand that. And some of you are so good. You do it for so long. You do it for so long and so good that when it finally hits the person, because there's people like me that are kind of naive and just so loving and want to see the best in people, that were like broken, that were like really fucking broken from your bullshit when you knew up front that's not what you're looking for. That's why I said I'm claiming it this year. I'm not, no, you're not going to dictate to me what position I play in your life, especially if you're not looking for the same thing. Miss me with it, keep it moving. I'm not doing it. I do things because I want to do them. I engage with people in whatever capacity because I want to do it. For me, you don't have to manipulate me into anything. You don't have to lie to me about anything. I'm just very open like that. And I wished that you all that are doing that are out here ruining people's lives on purpose, stop doing it, because everybody has a turn. My friend Stacy Powell told me that everybody has a turn. You will reap what you sow. Trust me. I haven't been the best person, and I've reaped what I sow. I've broken some hearts in my days. I have manipulated some people in my days, and I've been manipulated back, and I have been had my heart broken back. So